friends. Today is Saturday, May 29th. Today we're gonna go to LA. We're going to the Lost Bookstore. Maybe go to a brunch. We still don't know what we're gonna do, but maybe walk around. This is the first time we go back since COVID started, but we're fully vaccinated, of course. And what better way than to spend the day at the Lost Bookstore? Been only once, and I did get a couple of books last time. Hopefully I find some pretty good books, so I'm gonna take you guys with me and we're gonna have so much fun.
Oh, that's beautiful. What's the name?
Oh, it's art. Hello everyone, so we just arrived to LA. We are gonna go find somewhere to eat breakfast and have some coffee, so let's go. And I have my sister here.
Hello.
Is it safe to speak? Are we all alone? What I'm about to say, no one else needs to know. You're the only one I thought that I could trust, but what happens here won't stay between us. I hate that I was so gullible, but that's who I used to be. All of this was avoidable, but you took advantage of me. You're the only one I thought that I could trust, but what happens here won't stay between us. You always say you need me, but act the opposite. I don't know why you can't help but contradict.
Looking around, nobody's with me, guess I'll move on ahead. Searching the ground, a sign I've been here before, it's all inside my head. Is it not strange how we are?
Hello everyone. So it is now, let's see, 8:47 p.m. We just got back maybe like 4 or 5 hours ago from LA, and I just wanted to share the books that I got at the last bookstore. If you do live in LA, you probably do know where the last bookstore is located, but if you ever want to visit, I truly recommend you guys going to the last bookstore. If you do ever come to Los Angeles, huge. I felt kind of overwhelmed because of so many books, and at the same time my sister's not a reader, so she did get a bit like bored. Us readers, we take hours and hours in the bookstore just going through each shelf and making sure that we read all the synopsis from the back of the books. It was a great experience. Everyone was very nice. There wasn't a lot of people, which I was very surprised. But yeah, let me show you guys what the books that I got. So the first one that I did get was War Storm by Victoria Aveyard. And I freaking thought that this was the third book of the Red Queen series, but it's actually the last book. I'm gonna have to buy the third book. I haven't finished the series, which I hope that I can do that before the year ends. And this is a fantasy, and it was $12, which usually online it's like 15-18 bucks. So I'm really happy that I found this, and yeah, got this one. I also got one of the books that I have been meaning to read for a very, very long time, and that is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. And this was $10. A coming of age story and a surprising tale of possible murder. So I've heard pretty mixed reviews about this book, but I'm still excited to read it. Next, I picked up The Girl You Left Behind. I actually have not read any books from this author, but I just picked it up because I think one of my friends talked about it on Bookstagram, and I've heard good things about this author. Jojo Moyes was $8, and it basically takes place in France, the year 1916, and we follow Sophie, who must keep her family safe while her husband fights at the front. When their town falls to the Germans in the midst of World War I, she is forced to serve them every evening at her hotel. I feel like this one is very familiar. I think I've heard it before somewhere. Is this a movie? I'm not sure. The Bird Artist by Howard Norman. His books have been translated into 12 languages, which is freaking cool. This is a haunting novel that begins in the year 1911, and Fabian, who is a bird artist, he draws and he paints the birds of Witless Bay, his remote Newfoundland coastal village home. The first paragraph of his tale Fabian reveals that he has murdered the village lighthouse keeper. Later, he confesses who and what drove him to his crime, a measured, profoundly engrossing story of passion, betrayal, guilt, and redemption between men and women. So this one sounds pretty good. I did read the synopsis and I was pretty thrilled and excited to read this one. Next one that I got was, of course, Stephen King, and I got Lacey's story, the love story, and it is about a marriage. We follow Lacey, who shared a profound and sometimes frightening intimacy with her husband, Scott, a celebrated best-selling novelist and a man with many secrets. One was the place where his gifts of imagination came from, a place that could heal or destroy him. Now, 2 years after his death, it's Lacey's turn to face Scott's demons on a nearly fatal journey into the darkness he inhabited. It kind of reminds me of Bag of Bones, because in Bag of Bones we do have a marriage as well. The wife actually dies, and then this one the husband dies, so it kind of sounds pretty similar, but I am excited to read it. This one was $8. Last one, this is a new release, and I obviously had to grab it because I'm so excited to read it. And it is The Beautiful Ones by Silva Moreno Garcia. This one was $18. Of course, it's a new release, and I'm just so excited to read this one. They are the beautiful ones, Loisel's most notable socialites, and this spring is Nina's chance to join their ranks, courtesy of her well-connected cousin and his calculating wife. The grand season has just begun, and already Nina's debut has gone disastrously awry. She has always struggled to control her telekinesis. Ooh. Neighbors call her the Witch of Old House, and the haphazard manifestations of her powers make her the subject of malicious gossip. When entertainer Hector arrives to town, Nina is dazzled. A telekinetic like her, he has traveled the world performing his talents for admiring audiences. He sees Nina not as a witch, but ripe with the potential to master her power under his tutelage. With Hector's help, Nina's talent blossoms, as does her love for him, but great romances are for fairy tales, and Hector is hiding the truth from Nina and himself. That threatens to end their courtship before it truly begins. And if you guys are not familiar with Silva Moreno Garcia, she is the author of Mexican Gothic, one of my favorite books last year. Did I read it last year? This is the last book that I got. I'm very, very excited for this one. I bought my sister this other one, 100 Greatest Trips. And I guess it's like different, it's a magazine with like different foods from different countries. And yeah, she wants to travel someday. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed following me along the last bookstore. This was my first time actually going back to LA's bookstores, and I was so excited. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, or had a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you guys later. And if you did like this one, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment what you did this weekend. I will try to go to bookstores every month and sharing my adventures with you guys. So I hope you guys stick around for a really long time. And yeah, that's all for today. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!